Can someone please explain to me why all of a sudden, out of the blue, Chicago Housing Authority has $50 million to rehab and fix um homes that have been abandoned and torn up for about 10 to 20 years? Watch this.
Few days ago, a few short days ago, all of a sudden, Chicago Housing Authority just found $50 million, you all. They just found $50 million to take and rehab 200 units of housing. 200 units of housing. These same buildings have been sitting in our communities empty for years. While our young people, 18,000 young people are homeless.
That's right.
Veterans that fought for this country are homeless.
That's right.
Though, yes, children, 18,000 Chicago public school children are going to school from shelters, going to school from cars, other people's homes if they allow them to sleep over.
That's right.
Right on Roosevelt and Jefferson, veterans, homeless alongside the expressway.
That's right.
And all of a sudden you find $50 million after 20 years of these buildings being closed.
That's right.
The building in particular that I really remember is on Douglas and Holman, where they pushed the people out of the building. They gave money to contractors to rehab the buildings and then boarded them up. Did y'all hear what I just said? They pushed the residents out of the building.
Rehab.
It's a 24-unit building, had the buildings rehabbed, and then boarded the buildings up. And the buildings have been boarded up for at least 10 years now. And now all of a sudden, you have a group of people that just walked into this country that you're about to give them house. You're going to house them? Now the only way they can do this is if we be quiet.
That's right.
But we're not going to be quiet.
That's right. No, we're not.
This is just the beginning.
Just
We're not
the
going to be
beginning.
quiet. And so we ask everybody that's here today, everybody that's on this live, to call on everybody that you know. And from this point on, we rise up.
That's right. Everybody.
You wanted to spring? We're going to spring up.
All right. Spring of
Man, we're
joy.
not going to stand down.
That's right.
We suggest you listen to us. Now you can listen to us here in City Hall, or we can come on your block.
That's
Hi, and thank you so much for joining my channel. And I also want to send out a special thank you to those that subscribed, liked, or shared. I really appreciate you just doing that for little old me. But before we get started, can you please do me a favor? Can you please like, share, subscribe, and click the notification button? I would really appreciate it. So let's get started. So as you can see, CHA, which is Chicago Housing Authority, they have $50 million. And all of a sudden, they're going to rehab some homes and, buildings and leases and things like that. And I have an article here, and it says that CHA announces new Restore Home initiative. Major capital effort will rehabilitate nearly 200 vacant apartments and small and medium buildings in the year 2024 to 2025. Under Restore Home, CHA will invest up to $50 million in 2024 to renovate, rehabilitate vacant buildings in a small and medium-sized apartments portfolio, commonly known as the agency's scattered sites. Approximately 36 small and medium-sized vacant apartment buildings around the city will be targeted for renovation. Wow. Now, um, I remember years ago that the Chicago residents were fighting for them to do something about those vacant buildings. People were getting hurt in them, and it was all kinds of things going on. All of a sudden, they're ready to do something. And all of a sudden, and then back then, they didn't have no money. We don't have no money. We don't have any money. We don't have any money. All of a sudden, they have money, y'all. And they are going to rehab the homes. Now, I'm not saying that this is because they're trying to house the immigrants, because I've done my research and so far I haven't seen any of that or anyone talking about it. Or maybe that brother knows more than we do or knows something that we don't know, and they are secretly trying to get those homes available and ready for the migrants, or excuse me, the immigrants. Now, this is not right, and nor is it fair when those homes have been sitting there for all those years and nothing has been done. Now, all of a sudden, something has to be done, and or they're going to do something, or they've found $50 million to do it. I mean, come on, really? The Chicago residents are not standing down. So, Mayor Brandon, do what is right by them. Do what is right. If you're going to build these homes or renovate them or whatever you're trying to do with these homes, you need to renovate them for the people of Chicago, the homeless, the veterans. Things are going on in Chicago that shouldn't be going on, that seems a little corrupt. But, I'm just saying. Tell me what you guys think of this, or think about this. Put in your comments and like and let me know. Do you think that the Chicago Housing Authority is building for the Chicago residents, or do you think they're building for the immigrants? Until the next time, I will see you guys real soon. Bye for now.